Hi everyone, I'm Victoria. I'm a senior in biomedical engineering and computer science. I'm from Austin. I guess why I ride, first of all, I ride for my uncle. He's luckily the only person I actually know personally who has been affected by cancer. This happened way back when I was younger, so it was kind of covered up because my parents would talk about it in whispers when they thought I wasn't paying attention or when they thought I was sleeping. And only just like recently I went and talked to him after I applied to Texas 4000 actually, and he told me all about how scared he felt when he found out his diagnosis. And even though he only had leukemia, which is a very treatable cancer compared to others, but it was still a very big toll on his family and my relatives and extended family as well. The first time that I ever heard about Texas 4000 was my freshman year. I was actually involved in an organization called Women in Biomedical Engineering, and one of the officers there was involved in the 2016 team. And she was never available on Mondays, and I was always like, that makes it really hard for us to schedule meetings, but it was because she was doing something for a really great cause. So I kind of put that into the back of my mind and was like, well, that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll think about it in a couple of years. But what really motivated me to, I guess, think about actually apply in the fall of 2016 was my experience at MD Anderson. I was a part of the Cancer Prevention Research Program my summer after the summer after my sophomore year, and through that program I was able to learn a lot about cancer prevention. I had never really thought about tackling cancer in that way, in a preventative measure versus more the treatment side of things, and I thought that was really cool. I also got to shadow some of the doctors at MD Anderson, and that was just really eye-opening how strong the patients were, how everyone at MD Anderson, the doctors, the caregivers, the patients themselves were working so hard, and they were so full of hope, even though they were affected by this terrible disease. So I guess next I'll talk about how Texas 4000 has impacted me so far. I guess coming into Texas 4000, I had held some leadership positions, and I was always told that you can always be a leader even if you don't hold an official position. But I think my time in Texas 4000 has really showed me that that is absolutely true. I guess I wasn't quite a believer before I came here, but I guess this kind of ties into also my favorite memory of Texas 4000, which was actually just this past weekend when we were running our 5K test. So we had to run a 5K in less than 30 minutes. And I remember I was so ready to give up. I knew that I would just barely not make it in time, it would just be a few seconds because I was ready to slow down, and it was that very last hill. But as I was climbing it, there was this group of teammates there who had already finished because we had kind of staggered our starts. And I don't even remember who all was there because I was just that dead. But it was just really motivating, and they don't have any official leadership positions, but in that way, when they decided to come back after finishing just to cheer on everyone else who was still running, I thought that was just the perfect picture of leadership without having to hold an official position.